Alright, hey everyone, Steelheart here. A lot of people ask me why I quit streaming ArcheAge. No particular reason, just got busy. So I was about to start my trade pack run for a donkey. Now, the donkey trade pack quest is the second quest in the trade pack series, and it requires you to make a trade pack, run it, then you got to go back and get your donkey. So this quest starts, if you're familiar, in the Tiger Spine Mountains, just southeast of Anverton. You'll see us right near the public farms. So we're going to run over here. The NPC that you need is Trading Guide Sahil. I guess I'm pronouncing that right. So you can see the reward is one of 3 donkeys. So I'm going to have to go to Falcorth Plains and craft Falcorth Snowline one.
Only the best can pull off this kind of trick. Consider it a test, but don't bother coming back if you fail.
There we go. We're going to kill the sound of the game so we can effectively actually, I may be able to do something else. That should work. Anybody who does any type of... that ain't gonna work. Anybody who does any type of streaming knows that you got to be careful what you stream. You get the wrong music or whatever, you'll find yourself in violation of all sorts of copyrights. So once again, we're on our way to Oregon. Falcorth Plains to craft our second trade pack in the trade pack run series so we can get our donkey. It's just an amazingly beautiful game. And like I said earlier, I did cheat. I've already got some medicinal powder and goose down. So we won't have to grow that. There are advantages to being in the guild. Grievance actually helps supply the stuff for the trade pack quests for the guildies, so it's always nice. Alright, so as you can see by the quest marker on the map, you see the 3 up there on the mini-map on the top right corner. That's where we're going to, or roundaboutly, there to craft our trade packs. And you see the quest down there, trade run Falcor to wide sleeves, craft the Falcor snowline yarn, and deliver it to the village of Wide Sleeves in Archeage. It's a whole lot of running around, not the most exciting thing. Hey, Diocese, how's it going, brother? Hey, Deller, how you doing? Obi-Wan Tom, how's it going? So the other thing you'll need is a merchant certificate, and you can usually pick that up at a general merchant person near the crafting.
찾는 물건을 말해주세요. 또 보게 될 거예요.
So I need Falcor snowline yarn. We commonly refer to this as the slot machine. Alright, this is where it just usually sucks. Alright, so we have got to go all the way to Archeage. Means we gotta go through the Tiger Spine Mountains. Now, obviously, what I'm hoping to do here is catch one of the taxis. So you can see how slow I'm running with trade pack on. I'll consistently, every time my sprint comes up, I'll end up sprinting just to get there a little faster. But trade pack runs are very slow, which is why I'm actually doing this to get my donkey. A donkey makes it a little more bearable. The donkey's a little faster, maybe a shade faster than walking without a trade pack. And we actually do these things as a guild all the time. We'll have 30 or 40 people. Right now, not everybody has their donkeys, so we elect to usually walk. But it's quite impressive seeing about 30 or 40 grievance people or more trudging with their trade packs. Diocese, when you going to start playing with us, man? I think Diocese ninja'd on us. Well, there's a few things trade pack can be used for. One of them's obviously for gold. You can turn in trade packs. The longer the route, the more gold you get. The other thing is for Guild of Stars. Guild of Stars are found on Mirage Isle, and you can use Guild of Stars to buy ships, to buy houses, special crafting stations. And then the other one that it can be used for is special mats to craft armor. So there's three things. Now, right now it's being used to get a donkey. Alright, so the taxi has already come and gone. I could sit here. Y'all probably don't want to watch that, so onward we go. Actually, you know what? I think I will wait for the taxi. You can trade pack as often as you want. A lot of it is based on labor and resources. Like I said earlier in the cast, being in a guild helps because we have a lot of what we term guild farms, so we have all this stuff available to us for our members to do these runs with, at least the donkey runs and stuff like that. But if you're trade packing, you need to grow the stuff to make a trade pack out of. Like this was made from goose down and medicinal powder. Don't quote me on what the medicinal powder is from. I'm not really sure. The goose down is actually from geese. So you raise geese on a farm, then you go and you pluck their feathers. And that's how you get your goose down. So there's actually a lot involved as far as putting different trade packs together. And you can, like I said, trade pack as much as you want, as long as you have the labor and the resources to do it. These taxis really save you a lot of time if you catch them right. And you can't see over the cliff, but they have airships too. There's just not one going where I want to go right now. But when you look in these periscopes right here, these represent the airships right here. And then eventually you'll see a little wagon pop up around the corner over here, and that represents what we call a taxi. Yeah, mushrooms make sense. Thank you, One Time. That just means you're addicted, bud. Now you see, he's on a horse, and as you can judge by the speed, it's actually faster to walk than it is to ride a regular horse. If you can see that right there. Wonder if we'll get to him. Probably not. No time. Well, no time limit for trade packing that I know of, unless it's some type of special quest. If you go Link Dead, your trade pack appears on you. I'm not aware of a time limit on these anyway. I saw he got off his horse down there. There you go. There's a donkey riding right there. I probably really should have walked. So besides Wonton, what's everybody else doing this evening besides just watching me stand waiting on a taxi? Is that a hard thing to do, Adela? Here comes taxi. Steel's new what? Now you're scaring me. Oh, never mind. Pervert. I get it. Have fun, Dash. Make a really nice coffee for me, please. If y'all missed it last Wednesday, we had a stellar ArcheAge cast. Talked about a lot of different things, had a really good time, gave away some beta keys, answered a bunch of questions. It really great time. If you ever get the chance, we usually do these at about 8 Central or 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, the ArcheAge cast, and they're every Wednesday, every week, so they're really fun. We enjoy doing them. Everybody who watches it apparently really enjoys watching them. So once again, that's the Aurorian Age. It's an ArcheAge cast that we do Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on this same channel. Here comes our taxi. Kind of reminds me of the old boat rides back in EQ1. Well, I'll take that blame. And keep in mind that this is a PvP game, and it does have collision, so it's really hard to trust anybody, which is why everybody's sitting down unless they're in your guild, because with collision, these people will push you off, and they will do it for laughs, just to watch you fall off as the taxi goes by. I've been on one of the airships, flying way above the air, and watched people push off another person standing at the edge. It's kind of sad, actually, but, you know, douchebags are going to be douchebags. Now, if we're lucky, we may time it right and hit the next taxi at when we get off this one. I mean, the graphics are amazing here. Look at the dust coming off the wheels. Who would have thought 15 years ago when we were playing EverQuest that graphics would eventually get this good? Now this should drop us off somewhere over here, and then we got to go down here to turn in for our donkey. And you'll see people carrying trade packs as we pass them too. I mean, if you're a dedicated trade packer, there can be some decent money in it. It's just very time consuming. Oop, that one managed to jump on. Let's see where we are on this one. Looks like it's going to be quicker to run. See if we can get the mana to regen a little faster. Alright, so we're headed over here where the 3 is. Speaking of geese, a few of them over there. Now these are player farms. This person's raising turmeric, potatoes, mushroom, guess that's for the medicinal powder, cotton, you can use those for fabrics. Turkey is actually used for leather, although those are hungry and diseased, so they should probably take care of it better. Thank you, Adele. Appreciate y'all. I was hoping y'all didn't hear that. See, they're raising geese and got mushrooms going, so they're gearing their enterprise toward people who are going to want to buy stuff. A lot of people don't want to spend the time growing their stuff, so if you're making stuff for trade packs and looking to sell it, it's actually a decent way to make some money. Now, if we could just line the mobs up like that, I could just jump from mob to mob. Somewhere around here there should be a gold trader or what have you. There you go. When you're delivering your trade packs,
I keep the well right over there.
if you go overseas, there'll be a Guild Star trader too and a resource trader. This one has a gold trader, so I will turn it into the gold trader. And I already got credit because I got close. Pretty sure I did. Yep. So by making that run, it's 4 gold and 42 silver. And it'll be a little extra because you have to wait 22 hours to get it. This is one of the gliders you can purchase in the store. So now we're going to turn in, and this is where we'll get to get our donkey. And I'll show y'all what's involved in that. Alright, so here we go. Going to turn in and get a donkey. In theory. So, gray, black, brown, or white. I'm kind of partial to the gray donkey. Call it a Shrek then.
The motto for successful traders is, the further you go, the higher the rewards.
We're actually going to abandon that one instead of losing in my quest log. But we still have the donkey. So there's the donkey. Now what you're going to need is a vita seed or vita root seed, and you're going to need water. So we're going to go ahead and get a little bit of water. Get that from the well. Wells look different depending on where you are. 3 waters total ought to be enough. So now I need a, is it the seed merchant?
씨앗에는 상상한 것보다 큰 생명이 숨어 있어요.
No, it's not seed merchant.
청년을 기원할게요. 어떤 녀석을 사러 오셨나요? 잘 보살펴
Should
주세요.
be a steed merchant over here somewhere.
If you find a crop that belongs to no one,
I'll figure out where it is in a second. There we go, Vita seed from the seed merchant. So now we're going to raise our donkey.
Never fear challenges in life. They just free chances to try something new.
So now we're going to amuse the donkey. Now we're going to feed it our Vita root. Oh, you got to plant the Vita root. Almost forgot that. Got the seed but need the root. Takes 30 seconds after you plant it. Now I'm getting a lot of mail from something. Now we feed the donkey. There we go. Got a happy donkey. That's a lot of milk. Now we got to give it some water. That's why we got the water from the well earlier. Then we got to wash it because this ass stinks. Now we got to dance for the donkey. Now we have a donkey. There you go. That is how you get a donkey.
Gold may be valuable, but
If you need to name your donkey,
build a stars.
just right click on your donkey, go to rename. We're going to name the donkey Donkey. Obviously there's the mount bar down here. You get level 20, you can actually dangle a carrot in front of the donkey and it moves faster. Clicking on the question mark gives you the stats of your donkey, and there is armor you can have for the donkey to increase speed and stats. You can dismount your donkey here. You can remount your donkey by right clicking on it. Or if you just want to put it back in your magic little pocket of inventory, you can just click cancel summon. So, this has been Steelheart showing you how you too can get a donkey. Hope to see y'all on ArcheAge soon, and got some trade packing to do. So y'all stay safe and have a very fine evening.